Righto, Steve, it's live.
Righto, let's go.
Hang on.
Let's show the public. Let's show Australia.
Okay, now, Steve, you've rung me this morning. As always, I'm working. Tell me what's going on, mate. You run windscreen territories up there in Northern Territory.
Yes.
You stood as a candidate for Great Australian Party, and I understand that you've got police at your door today. What's going on?
Yep, he's about to walk out. He doesn't want to be involved in it. What it is, Rod, they have not followed their due process by the fines. They've taken, supposedly suspended our driver's licence, and now they're coming for my son's guns. Purely, they haven't followed due process there either. Again, and maybe, in my opinion, they could be preferred the course of justice. So that's only in my opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. The guys actually just walked back in.
Okay,
they haven't followed their due process all the way through.
Okay, so as always, I'm on the hop here, but look, I've gone live.
Righto.
Steve, when you say we, who's we? Have you got police at your door?
I've got a police officer here standing in front of me, Rod.
Okay, what's his name?
What's your name? Daniel. Dan.
Just inform Daniel that this is being recorded.
This is being recorded, Dan?
Matter of right, and it's actually live streaming right around Australia. So what we need...
One of our rights, it's being around Australia now, Dan.
So what's the reason, what purpose, ask him what purpose, or first of all, does he have a warrant?
Do you have a warrant, Dan? Yeah, no, he says.
He doesn't have a warrant?
He doesn't have a warrant.
Well, then he's trespassing, he's got to get off.
Trespassing, please leave.
So...
Maybe.
Let him talk. Steve, don't let him talk. He's got no warrant. Ask him again to leave the property and then go again. He's trespassing.
All right, Dan, for the second time.
Leave.
Leave now, mate. Bye.
Don't engage with him.
Nope, he's left.
He's left. Well, that's what you have to do, because if a police officer... Everyone has the first right to the front door of any property. There's no question about that. But if a police officer rocks up and he has no warrant, but just what I can't understand is, the team at Great Australian Party were very successful in keeping your business open, windscreen territories, correct?
Absolutely, 100%. Yep, and all it is, to my knowledge, Rod, it's just the Great Australian Party and myself and yourself to stand for the truth, because in my objective you just can't change the truth. The truth's the truth. So
well, the law is the law, and
the law is, that's right.
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, what they have done and have continued to do since they've attempted to close our business, which the Great Australian Party kept us open, is just keep on. It's basically harassment. It's they keep texting my son.
But just hold up there. For what reason do they text your son? When you say they, is it the police?
The police, yeah. Sorry, the police keep attempting to text my son to hand back his license cards for his gun license.
For what reason?
Well, there is no reason, Rod. It's the only reason, to my knowledge, is the unlawful fines going back a year ago with the COVID fines.
A police officer has walked free over a sling tackle arrest during Melbourne's lockdown protests. He had been facing criminal charges, but a magistrate threw the case out of court.
For this controversial arrest, police officer Bo Barrett will walk free.
Are you relieved by the outcome?
A magistrate today throwing out the case against the acting sergeant.
Are you glad you won't be going to trial?
Mr Barrett was suspended from duty in 2021 after he was filmed sling tackling a protester at Flinders Street Station. The court heard the arrest had occurred after days of anti-lockdown protests, with Daniel Peterson English hurling abuse at police for over an hour and refusing to leave, before Barrett took the 28-year-old to the ground. Barrett had been facing charges of recklessly caused injury, unlawful assault and assault. Today, all charges were struck out, a magistrate criticising the strength of the prosecution case. Even if you describe it as heavy-handed, it doesn't make it unlawful, does it?
Daniel Peterson English previously told the court he suffers from PTSD and wanted to sue Victoria Police. He wasn't present in court today, with the prosecution saying they'd no longer rely on his statement.
Prosecutors have been asked to pay Mr Barrett's legal costs.
He won't be saying anything, and you're not surprised.
Truck, Boy Lincoln X-ray 985 should come back up 10.